Hello everyone, this is Lisa Espinosa. Thank you for joining me here today. For those of you who are here live, welcome. And if you're watching on your own time, that's wonderful as well. So today is Tuesday, May 29th, 2018. And this is the first Soul Meditation for Your Career Facebook Live event. I've been thinking about doing this for a long time, and finally today I was like, I felt ready. It felt like it was time to test out this idea. So for those of you who haven't connected with me before, my name is Lisa Espinosa. I am a spiritual career coach. So what that means is that I help my clients, I help my students to evolve their career by following their soul's guidance. So what that means is that, for example, some of my clients are, love the work they do. They've been doing it for some time, but they're feeling like they are being called to to kind of be more authentic in the work they do. So they're being called to step into a leadership role or to integrate some sort of new modality into the work they do. For instance, I have several clients who are therapists, and it's not that they dislike the work they do, but they're being called to evolve it. So perhaps they're being called to bring in more spirituality to their career. They might be being invited, they might feel their soul guiding them to integrate meditation or other mindfulness practices. And other clients are happy with their career, but they are being called to just totally bring in something new, something that's going to change the industry. So that might be your story. Other clients are retired, and so they might have had their job already, that they did, but they're ready to have like a second act. They're ready for whatever is meant next for them. And finally, there's also those clients who are in jobs who hate their job, who really dislike the work they do, who know that their soul is guiding them to do something different, and they need help with that. And again, the way that I support my clients is not about updating resumes or getting more training. I mean, certainly that might be part of it at some point. But the main part of evolving your career in this way, the way that has worked for me and the way that I really help my clients with, is to tap into your soul's guidance, because your soul knows what you came here to do. It knows what your soul medicine is. And for those of you who have never heard that term, soul medicine, what I mean by that is that your soul has a unique medicine to share with the world. So that even if there's somebody else who has the same job as you, the way that your soul will express that job, express that service, express that career will be completely different, because you are unique and you have a unique soul's medicine. So in these Facebook Live meditations, Inner Journeys, my idea was that I would just lead a short meditation to guide you to tap into your soul's guidance and receive some practical guidance from your soul. And the way I'm envisioning this is each one will have a different theme. And like I said, I'm testing this out, so I'm going to give myself a month and see how it goes, and see if it's something that feels useful, and see if it's something that I feel, I enjoy and that my soul's guiding me to do. So a couple of guidelines when we meditate, or when I lead you through this meditation. First of all, if you've never meditated before, that is absolutely not a problem. I teach a weekly meditation class at Beverly Yoga Center in Chicago, and probably 90% of my students, when they first come, have never meditated, so that isn't a problem. I'm going to guide you through just a short relaxation, and then I'm going to guide you to ask your soul, your heart. So what I mean by your soul is that true essence, that wisdom that is within you, some questions. And the really important thing when you ask these questions is to not worry about getting an answer right now, which I know sounds counterintuitive, but it's really easy for our fears to come up when you ask your soul a question, right? Right away we go into, wait, did I hear my soul? Was that my imagination? Am I making this up? That's normal. Like, that happens to all of us. So as we join in this meditation, my invitation to you is just ask the question, trust that the answer will come. It might not come in this moment. It might come after the Facebook Live is done. It might come when you're taking a shower, when you're driving. But the answer will show up. It will be here. And hi to everyone who's watching. I just got a little distracted in a great way. Thank you for being there. But the point with this, yes, is don't feel any pressure to get the right answer right now. In fact, just totally let that go and just ask the question. A lot of times when you ask your soul something, the question really is the most important part. Is just ask the question and just be receptive and open. So that is my number one invitation for you, is release pressure to get the right answer right in this moment. It's gonna come. All right, so the meditation for today that I was really guided to do was based on the last blog that I sent out. And if you don't receive my blogs and you want to, you can go to my website and sign up for my mailing list. And you know what, let me go ahead and give you my website. I'll probably forget at the end. So it's just my name.net. So lisaespinosa.net. So that's LISAESPINOSA.net. And I send out a newsletter about every 2 weeks. And the last blog that I sent out was called something like Coming Out of Hiding. And that is like a theme that I find that so many clients and students, and when I go teach workshops and do talks, that's a common theme that comes up. That we have a part of us, we have this polarity, that there's a part of us that wants to shine and come out, and we're ready to shine and share our soul's medicine. And there's other parts of us that are scared because it can feel so vulnerable to fully show up in an authentic, really bold way, in a way like a naked way, right? So there's this polarity of wanting to come out and also wanting to hide. So I think that's part of the process for everyone who makes the commitment to evolving their career. There's some common fears that come up, and in these meditations I'll share some of those. Today I'll focus on that fear of really showing yourself, and the defense mechanism that shows up is hiding yourself. Like, I'm gonna hide, and you might not tell yourself that, but there's all these hundreds of ways that you hide yourself. So I recommend you read that blog if you haven't read it. But today in our meditation, the inner journey, it's gonna be all about receiving guidance from your soul to help those parts of you that might be scared, that might be keeping you hidden in some ways that you're not even consciously aware of. And then, of course, to receive your soul's not only wisdom, but your soul's nurturing energy, so that you can have the courage to come out of hiding, because the world needs you. The world needs you to be as authentic as you can be. And not only that, when you commit to this path, you will feel more joy and more fulfillment. Yes, there will be parts that are scary, of course. That's part of growth. If you're not scared ever, if you're not uncomfortable ever, you're not growing. So that's a good sign. But more and more, the more you take these steps to come out of hiding, the more joy and fulfillment you will have, and the more the world will be blessed. So we're going to begin. All right, so wherever you are at, and I recommend sitting, but sometimes, you know what, sometimes for people it helps to lie down. So whatever works for you. If you are able to lie down, you can lie down, or you can stay sitting. And just going ahead and closing your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I invite you to bring the palms of your hands over to your heart center. So if you've never seen me do this before, or you're unsure, you can open your eyes and just watch. So see, this is what I'm doing. Just hands over your heart center. And take some nice cleansing breaths as you close your eyes. And you're bringing your hands to your heart center because your heart center is the entryway to your soul. That is how you're going to access your soul's guidance, not through your intellect. So breathing into your heart space. And then also bringing your awareness down to your hips and your pelvis and your knees and your feet. Notice where your feet, your lower body connects with the earth. And visualize beautiful roots of light going down your legs and out the bottoms of your feet deep into the earth. And if there's any distracting energy, any worries, any scattered energy, or perhaps even other people's stuff that you notice that you're holding, just go ahead and set the intention of just laying it down, just letting it go. Imagine you're just letting it go into the earth. And know that Mother Earth is wise and she will recycle, she will compost all of this energy. And not getting caught up in any story right now, just releasing any clutter, any scattered energy. And as you breathe in and out, just feeling so supported and held by the earth and by your soul. And as we close our eyes, if your eyes were open, as we close our eyes, envisioning in front of you a beautiful golden path. And this golden path represents your career, your soul's medicine. It represents the way that you are meant to share your gifts and talents with the world in a way that brings you joy and fulfillment. And you don't need to know the details, although you might. You're just visualizing a beautiful golden path in front of you. And you're standing there looking at it, and you notice that next to you is your beautiful soul. Perhaps your soul is holding your hand, or is just standing next to you. And envision your soul in whatever way feels right for you. It might just be a light, a beam of light. It might just look just like you. However your soul shows up is perfect. So imagine that you are there next to your soul, looking at this golden path that represents the evolution of your career. And as you're standing there, you feel so much peace and joy. You understand that that golden path represents all of the ways you have evolved your career in the past. So everything you have learned, everything you have faced, it all comes with you. Of course, you let go of the burdens, you let go of the old beliefs. But the evolution of your career is the integration of the lessons of all of the jobs, all of the careers you've ever had. So as you're standing here with your soul, you're going to ask your soul a few questions. And again, releasing any need to receive the answer in this moment. Of course you might, and if you do, just welcome it. So the first question to your soul. Where in my life am I hiding? Where in my life am I hiding who I really am? Again, where in my life am I really hiding? Or am I hiding who I really am? And just receive light. Don't worry about the details right now. And then, where in my career, where in my current career, in my current job, am I hiding who I really am? And where in my current career am I hiding myself? And then the second or third question. What is hiding myself costing me? And what is hiding myself costing me? Again, what is hiding myself costing me? And finally, asking your soul, what small step can I take today or tomorrow in my career to help me step out of hiding? Again, what small step can I take today or tomorrow in my career that will help me step out of hiding? And one last time, what small step can I take today or tomorrow in my career that will help me come out of hiding? And now just imagine that you're in front of your soul and your soul is placing her hands on your heart center. And you're just receiving her love and light. So just let yourself receive for a few breaths, knowing that your soul is only unconditionally loving and wise. And thank your soul. Look at your golden path and feel joy and excitement as you look at it. And feel the earth under your feet as you start to take some deep cleansing breaths. And as you do that, you can either keep your eyes closed or open your eyes, and I'm going to actually burn some sage for you. So even though we're not physically together, we are connected energetically. So I'm sending, just see the sage or feel the energy of the sage, that I'm just hovering over your aura, sealing your energy. Do a little more. Thank you for participating. And my invitation to you after the meditation, if you have time to take a walk or a journal, or just go through your normal day, but stay open to the insights, the synchronicities, the way that your soul will answer you. just a quick little bonus just for you to remember, for those of you who have read my book. And here it is, Answering Your Inner Calling, and you can get a sample chapter on my website. But I talk about how our soul speaks to us directly and indirectly. So when you ask your soul these questions, yes, it's wonderful when we actually hear words, but a lot of times our soul speaks to us differently. Oracle cards, through synchronicity, through symbols. So I'm saying that to you now so that you can just stay open and awake to all the ways your soul will speak to you today and in the coming days. All right. And one last thing, what was I going to say? It slipped my mind. All right. Thank you everyone for joining me, and let's bring our hands in front of our heart. And we will bow to each other. I bow to all of you who are here live, all of you who are watching this, all of you who I know personally, and those of you who I don't. And if I haven't connected with you physically in a while, I send you my love as well. As we bring our head down and we bow to each other's heart and our own heart, and we end with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. If you have any questions or would like to set up a private session with me just to receive some help with evolving your career, just go to my website, lisaespinosa.net, and go to the Start Here button, and you'll get all the information you need. Bye, everyone.